Hello everyone, welcome to Perseverance IAS. Sorry I couldn't upload videos for the last 2 days as I was sick by a bit, but I hope to resume videos from today. And if I have any future breaks, I would likely to make a video informing the same so that you can prepare yourselves for that. And I sincerely apologize once again. So today we'll be doing two newspapers. This would be the first video. The second would be for July 12th newspaper. The reason that I'm going to do the Sunday paper is because there are a lot of important articles that I urge you to read or make notes on. So these are the important articles that you have to read on the Hindu newspaper on July 11th of 2021. The first one is as Taliban advance, India pulls out Kandahar consulate staff. This is a significant development in Afghanistan, and you have to read as a matter of fact to understand the continuation of situation on the ground in Afghanistan. Now, the next thing that you have to give a lot of importance to is government infra spending dropped sharply in Q1. So, whenever you talk about economics, one thing that you have to understand is whenever you want to see a sharp recovery in economy, you have to invest a lot into infrastructure. That is what the Americans did, that is what the British did, and that is what India should be doing, but likely we are faltering at it. I suggest you read this article from that perspective and try to get an understanding of how government spending on infrastructure is so important in economic recovery in any case or any situation. The next article is Hizbul chiefs, two sons lose government jobs. So this is the line that the Union Territory government of Jammu and Kashmir has taken recently, where activists, people who are working against the country, are currently posted in good government jobs. In this case, the two sons of Mujahideen chief, who is a designated terrorist who has continuously waged terror activities against the civilian population of Jammu and Kashmir and the civilian population of India, has two sons and who were enjoying government posts with security and safety. Now the government decided that it would no longer be the case, and I suggest you read this policy and try to get few examples out of it to just give you a comparison as to what is the policy that the government of Jammu and Kashmir has adopted in this regard, and what sections they invoked to remove these people and from the government jobs. So please do concentrate on that article. The next article is Meghalaya raises concern over Assam cow protection bill. So this article has to be read in the recent trend where various state governments have been bringing in cow protection bills. Why it is important and why they are trying to portray it as a problematic thing. See, you have to cover every aspect of it, the positive and the negative. I suggest you read this article from that perspective and try to gain an example as to which other states have implemented similar bills to protect cows. Now, the most important one is the UP panel released two-child norm plan. So this is in line with or the steps taken by the Assam government, where they were also talking about similar things. So read this article from the perspective of why they are doing it, what was the rationale behind that, behind this step that is being taken by these governments, and try to interlink it with the recent World Population Day editorial on Hindu, where we talked about how India is in a sweet spot. That would be a good comparison to give you, and understand population has always been a problematic stance in India and how culturally it is also significant. Now, moving on, Sikkim blossoms state home to 27% of Indian flowering plants. Again, prelims perspective, please do read it and try to get some important names so that there might be a chance in prelims questions might be asked regarding this, because a lot of concentration is being given to northeastern states recently. So moving on, again, as I said, Hindu Sunday is a special paper, but a lot of things that don't matter to us nonetheless. And the second thing, page number 7, don't reveal identity in sexual offense cases, Supreme Court. This has been the long standing view of the Supreme Court and various organizations, but yet newspapers and media persons and sometimes inadvertently even the courts themselves reveal the identity of the sexual offenses victims. Now again, read this from the perspective which section comes into it. I think it is section 2 to 8a, I think it is. So so try to understand it from that perspective. Now, next article is Vietnam appoints first honorary consul in India. Why it is important, why it is significant at this point of time, and how China is impacting Vietnam. Please do read that from perspective. Now, Assam to get a Department of Indigenous Faith, says CM. What is this indigenous faith they are talking about? Why this ministry is significant? What are the other indigenous faiths that are in Assam that require a department? Please do read it from that perspective. Now, India hands over relics to Georgia. This is very, 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 very important. Why? Because Russia and Georgia do not have a cordial relationships. I think they hate each other, right? Our external affairs minister going to Russia and from Russia going directly to Georgia is like when an American ambassador visits India and then proceeds to Pakistan. How we feel, that is how they Russians feel. That is why it is important. And the second aspect is, what are these relics that they are talking about, why they are significant, and what is the story behind them. Please do read it from that perspective. Moving on, Biden nominates Garcetti as ambassador to India. Who is this person? Why is he significant? What was his stance earlier in regards to India? He is known for holding a very anti-India stance in the past. He is known to use his office or position in the Los Angeles mayor's office and certain panels to make certain resolutions in their respective cities and states against India's domestic laws. So get an understanding of what this person is and what this person's stance was, and just be aware of what this person is, and then we'll discuss in future how it might be relevant to us. Until on that point, please don't even bother about this man. So moving on, caregivers of disabled need priority for jobs. So this should have been the first priority that the government of India did. But sadly, we didn't pursue a policy where caregivers of disabled people would get priority jobs. But nonetheless, remember, in America, what happened was in United States when the vaccination program started, they prioritized people in groups, right? That is what Indian government did. But Indian government went on the basis of age. Then they went on the basis of age plus underlying conditions, like comorbidities or preconditions. In US, what they did was they approached this ladder style vaccination strategy, but in a parallel way. So what they did was not only they went for age wise or the who were under high perception of getting COVID-19, but they also looked at the factor where what is the case if a caregiver or if a person who has certain disabilities, and what if their caregiver gets COVID-19 or they may get hospitalized, or even in the worst case scenario they died. So they approached this policy where not only were they vaccinating the highly vulnerable people, they were vaccinating caregivers of the people who had disabilities. So one of the persons I knew whose son had a disability, both of the parents got vaccinated immediately when the vaccination opened. They said that the first one parent was given the doses, meaning the first dose. After the second dose was given, they went ahead and vaccinated the second parent also. The thinking behind that was, if either of the parents, this fellow, my friend's son is lucky in the sense that he has two caregivers, but in most cases it's not the case. They might have only one caregiver, either a father or a mother or a grandmother. So the government decided that we are going to vaccinate the caregivers, because nobody will be there to give them care that they actually need, and they cannot survive without that care and help from the guardians. So this was an important step. I was hoping that the government of India would do it, but luckily, though delayed, but nonetheless it is a welcome sign. You might use certain examples from US. Try to read a bit more on what the US government did, because remember, there are certain areas where you have to compare with the government of US or any other Western countries. There are certain areas which you cannot compare. See, in terms of similar policies, you can compare, because it doesn't depend on where you are right now. It depends on whether it's a good policy or a bad policy. So, from that perspective, I would suggest you go and do a little bit of research on what other countries did in terms of giving vaccinations or prioritizing caregivers of disabled in COVID-19 vaccination drives. So moving on, page number 10, Afghanistan to rush troops to border. We discussed this. Please read this article in terms of understanding the ground situation. Remember, whatever you are reading in Afghanistan, try to frame it in such a way that will always support India's perspective. What would be the Indian perspective? What would be the impact on India? Okay. Haiti asks UN US for troops as fears of instability grow. What is the situation there? Why it is significant that they are asking this? From that perspective, please do read it. Apart from that, I don't see much relevance in terms of either prelims or mains. Maybe map pointing in prelims, because this is a high profile assassination, so they might ask a map pointing kind of a question. Please do read it from that perspective. Now moving on, China evacuates citizens from Afghanistan. Again, read it from the perspective. China has been playing a dirty game in Afghanistan. Now they themselves are removing people from Afghanistan. So just read it for understanding. Now moving on, Indian origin aeronautical engineer to fly into space. So read this article on which aircraft she is flying, who she is, because likely she is the third person of Indian origin or Indian descent to travel to space. One being the Kalpana Chawla, second being Sunita Williams, and third. So read it from the perspective. I'm a little bit indifferent because the Indian origin term gets thrown left, right, and center in India, but it might not have significance from that side. But nonetheless, I suggest you get a bearing as to see what is important in this article is who is flying. Right, it is the Virgin Galactic Unity 2022. Remember that name, and the company, Sir Richard Branson. Who is he? What is this company is related to? And the third person, if they might ask in state services exams, remember as Sirisha Bandla. Now moving on, cyber disruption hits transport. So what is this cyber disruption talking about? Just keep it in mind, not important, but it might get important in the future because there has been a lot of activity in terms of cyber disruptions or cyber attacks around the world, and particularly targeting towards two countries. One is the Indian and the second is the Iranian. So Indian side is getting attacked from the Chinese side, the Pakistanis and other Russian side, and the Iranian is getting attacked from the American, Israeli and the Middle Eastern side. So it becomes a very good parallel that one can give an example in mains answer writing, showcasing that every region has their own instabilities and some kind of a like that thing. So just keep it in mind as a probable example. Now moving on to science and technology, Cuba develops the world's first conjugate vaccine for COVID-19. See, read this article, make notes, understand what are conjugate vaccines. Apart from that, see, we need conjugate vaccines, like kind of a deal, understand it from that perspective. Now 2020 Millennium Technology Prize goes to who got it, why they got it. Okay. So moving on, Kaveri and the row over Mikadatu project, where it is, why it is problematic, on which river it is located, what are the states involved in this problem. So moving on, our COVID-19 curbs telling an immune system. Read this to get an understanding of what they are talking about. Just concept wise, read it. Now four brothers, I suggest no, don't worry about it, too specific. Now coming to business services panel charts roadmap to double exports in 5 years. Read this article, little bit important to understand what the committee or the panel is saying. Apart from that, don't even bother about it. So these are the important articles that you have to read on Sunday newspaper for July 11, 2021. Thank you. Stay safe. Namaste.